Hi guys, I hope that you're doing well. Just jumping in because I'm very bored. I've been getting on later in the evening. It seems like right before I go to bed sometimes, and so it's just one of those evenings. I thought I'd do a love reading, try to ease up on some energy that because my if your brand spanking new, my energy flow is extremely sharp on this channel. I look at a lot of crime, big time stuff that comes out here, and I feel the energy. It's real hard to have to feel it, and I will give a what for within some energies that just boil me to no end. People taking advantage of people and stuff like that. I'm not a great big love reader because most of the times when I do read for love, it goes down the crime lane, and unfortunately, that stuff does lead to a lot of crime. People opening up their hearts, and everybody's been on both sides, or some people have been on both sides of the stick, and some people haven't, and so there's just all kinds of different energies that comes out of this stuff. But anyway, I just thought I would look at two sides of things here and then the mutual energy in between this energy here. So all right. Thank you, Most High, for freedom of speech. I just appreciate you so very much, and just invite your presence here just to begin to speak. By the way, something did come through for me to have some shelter and a little bit of food today. So those of you all who stepped up to be godly towards me in this criminalistic nonsense that I'm going through with this murderer, thank you. Thank you. And I also, there's something up with one of my apps that has been blocked for you guys giving, and that's unethical, and I need somebody who is upright, because God tells me there is some type of upright enforcement somewhere, and I need it to be checked out. My PayPal seems to be working okay, but it's one of my Cash apps is being messed with, and I need it checked out. So nobody has a right stuff. We had IT workers the last 2 days showed it to me in wording yesterday that they were going to be judged, and literally IT workers came out today, and so that little magician was in the reverse on top of the tower, and that's unacceptable for security of any kind. FBI nonsense. I don't care who you are. You have no right to be on people's stuff. You are a criminal. You are a criminal. And I'm sitting here and have been sitting here just deliberately blocking. You're going to go to jail, like I always say. Let's just get started. Get me off on it, because that's why I want to do this kind of a reading to kind of calm down. I'm bored in this room that I'm stranded in, and so I just talk to you all. If you're new, you know everything about me pretty much. There's some things I have to be very discreet about, but you see the good, the bad, the ugly here. You people that have families and you go inside your home and you get it all out of your system, and then you just like hug and make up and go to bed and so you're just human. So am I. And I don't have nobody to do that to. And so you get to see that side of me here. I'm very transparent. So I guess if I take you off, I take you off. I'm looking for people who'd be my friend, but there's not too many people out there that are very friendly. They're deceivers. Let's get started. Let's have what you're going to bring out here. Show me two sides. Now, energies can flip-flop, but the energy in itself will be out here. You put it in its place. So let's take a look at one side, whoever you're dealing with. If you do have an interest or somebody won't leave you the crap alone. We've had that energy. Somebody thinks that somebody's their person, and the devils come out on that energy, and no, they're not, and somebody's doing some crazy stuff. One side has a King of Wands crossing. Very passionate individual. Could be a fire sign, don't have to be. It's just you could be, any person could show up with passion. They're passionate, and for some of you all, they're a player. That's a player in the reverse of his energy, stuck energy with the Eight of Swords. Show me the other side real quick, and then we'll build on this. It came out crossing me. So when it comes out crossing, it's, yeah, I read it both ways anyway. Somebody could play both sides of things with that. Exactly how it's coming through. Somebody's doing, somebody plays both sides of things with this energy as a player. For some of y'all got a player right here. Show me the other side. Three of Swords also coming out crossing. Things are in the balance is also what I'm hearing. So there are third parties out here attached to some stuff going on than there is. Three of Swords is like, this is a heartbreaker, you know, energy out here. All right, so let's see. Show me this King of Wands and this Three of Swords on both sides. And somebody's heartbroken. And this person wouldn't give a rip if they've done that to you. They'd be out for their own whatever. The Hermit is coming out on him with the Justice card and the Ace of Cups. So he's broken somebody's heart over here or something. The Temperance card, this person's married for some of your cases. I say that because the 9th house goes back to the husband. If you're new, there's hidden language in the tarot, and I will read by that a lot. You'll learn the tarot in a totally new way. You'll learn the cards' meanings in different ways here with me. Okay, and but the 9th house in and of itself does go back to, can represent the husband, and it's the pictograph in the hidden language of a sperm. And there's something here with a sexual person. That's a very sexual individual with the King of Wands coming out here, and somebody would be married because the word affair came out today. Two of Swords over here. And somebody's married, like I said. Somebody fooling around with a married person. Six of Swords at the bottom of the deck. We're going to see what's in between this energy, actually. So the overall energy is people are trying to leave troubled waters behind here. Could be something that's happened on a travel trip for overall energy. The Truth is out here on something. The letters that came out here is, sorry, there's commercials going in the background. I thought I was able to take them all out. I guess not. I guess we're at the deal with it. Okay. Anyway, the letters that came out here is the letter C, the letter K, the letter T, and the letter N is out here between two sides of something that's going on. Okay. You could get phonics of names, places, states, stuff like that. If you want to write those letters down and set and meditate on what's going on here between this energy, then something's out here. But definitely there's something about a marriage situation. Somebody is pierced hard out here. Two of Swords is if somebody was cheating, is because somebody wasn't giving out here in their marriage. That's why they stepped out. That's why people do it. Somebody opened up here with the Ace of Cups, and now there's something legal around this person, or this person works for the law. For some of you all, this is a great big legal energy on this side with him, with the Justice being here, and the Hermit can represent a judge. He also can represent a medical person as well. But given that that Justice card is here, whatever's going on, something is unjust with something that's taken place here. Your ex could have been involved in something with that Two of Swords, making that X here as well. But the Two of Swords can also represent somebody sitting here acting like they don't know something, and somebody's returned to do something out here. So for a lot of you all, something's happened already, and somebody returned to do something again with a matter. Now, if this isn't a sexual matter for you, somebody's husband, though, is out here attached to something that's heartbreaking if you're not dealing with an affair, but it is showing up really big here. Something contractual is going on here. Somebody took something, then somebody took something. I get the phonics of take and took out here. Hold on, I want to see something really quick. Somebody may be being very, very firm, or somebody's very sure in where they stand on a situation as well, maybe just in general with the legal matter that's going on out here. There, for a lot of you all, this really is a sexual matter. The tapestry, there's a word I heard, but it's a tapestry, and the tapestry can lead you back to whoredom, and that's just come out so big and bad the last couple of days. Just so, this is probably the pimp that keeps jumping out the deck. Okay. because he would represent that in the negative. Somebody thinks they're all smug. That is exactly what the King of Wands thinks that he is in the negative of his energy. Get anyone I want, when I want, how I want, do what I want. I think I'm fine. If he ain't good looking, he's just real charismatic and some crap. And he's nothing but a jerk, really. A passionate, filthy jerk. Somebody could have got pregnant out here with somebody's husband. That's pregnancy. All the cases go to a conception out here, especially with the sperm here. But somebody that there's something like that out here for some of your cases. So the tapestry is out here, and it can spiritually lead you back to that kind of stuff. Given that the word affair came out, then it's definitely here. What's going on right now between this energy? So secret. So if somebody may even right now, because there's returning energy here, or somebody's conflicted about returning. If this was past energy and you're trying to get through an affair, then and you're maybe trying to heal with your spouse, the person's still coming out crossing. I mean, obviously, if somebody's changed, they're going to prove that they've changed. If somebody's conflicted over here about this either returning to your spouse, or this person's conflict about returning to you, whoever's done what with the other that's the other man type of energy out here. But somebody got some type of truth out here around this King One's energy about somebody was receptive to something. Somebody's got this energy of going within and really analyzing some things that are out here. Some of y'all got a divorce possibly coming out here. Okay, if you're doing third party, then you got X energy that's meddling in your business. If you got kids out here as well, but there are secrets in between this right now, is what I asked. It's emotional. This is I feel. Another T connection is just out here as well. Things are hidden. Things could be going on in the nighttime with this matter. The Star. So this word combination goes to the watchtower. Somebody could be watching somebody on their electronics. Because again, IT, this could be an actual IT worker. Look what came out in this deck specifically. It represents a harlot. Somebody that's probably the pimp. Anyway, or somebody's calling up a pimp, they're married and they something. But listen, folks, look, there is the Hierophant. If that's that preacher, then he's got a hoe on the side, folks. He's going to go to hell. He should know better. And again, if he fell down, then he fell down. He'll make it right for God with all humility. But somebody's a pimp somewhere, and they're under a disguise, something, or the preacher's. Well, I don't know. Something's up with it, folks. It just keeps coming out. This is the Five of Pentacles, but it talks about some little God calls whores ditches, okay? And he says you don't know there's death at her house. But this card talks about a ditch, a harlot setting up on somebody's lap, and they're fixing to get taken for a run because she's trying to get his keys, come on into his house and do something. And that stuff that's been coming out about somebody trying to come back around and get in your house and find some stuff. We had bad checks that came out yesterday. You don't know there's death, and says she searches for. God says she seeks for your life, for your precious life. That all they want is your money, and you want the sex, and then it's going to turn out like this, and it's going to kill you in the end. Somebody may have already died over this matter, and there's now some type of a legal thing. Better watch out, folks. Something going on in the nighttime. But this word goes to the watchtower in the hidden language out here. But this is knowledge. This is acting. This is deception in the negative. And the moon can have a meaning of I'm laying down, I'm hunting, I'm chasing you. And that's exactly what a hoe does. She chases after your life. And so somebody goes, if it hadn't happened yet, God is warning you, folks, that's somebody gonna get a hold of your keys. They get there and get a hold of your keys, and you're gonna wish you hadn't brought them in your life to do something, because it's a destruction energy here. Wow, not good at all. I can't believe God's bringing this out again, totally in a different deck, and all the energy is still here the last 2 days. God's really got something going on, but this energy was somebody really bad. Okay, well, anyway, at the bottom of the deck on this in the right now energy, there's communication with the little page of cups, and that can represent slippery communication, can represent an apology, but it's a fish that comes out the cup, and it can also, in the negative of its energy, represent a seductive energy. It's definitely out here. There's a warning on somebody. Guess you can't get your twitch it. Look, I just split the deck. They're going to kill him, man. Somebody last night with that energy had choking going on. Somebody was coming back to play. For some of your cases, God's asking both sides, will you trust me? And nothing's too difficult for him. So those of you who are trying to fix something and it's pure, and you've really repented on something with God, then God's saying, will you trust? Because and if you're pure there, he will give you grace. He wants to give grace. But somebody got a devil around it. And if the third party's all caught up in something, they won't leave something alone, and you are trying to heal your marriage in all purity, then there's something legal then around somebody's crazy around it, because I guess the lover still's got the connection there. I know you're my person type of stuff, and they crazy because it's really come out. But there is, or somebody's ex is still caught up on something, and you do have something with somebody. I don't know. You put the pieces there, but there's something really bad though that's in a deception that's found out and known about, and you got a lot of insecurity out here between the energy, because there is a devil around this matter. Hope you can heal it. I hope those of you who are thinking about calling up the harlot, seeing something that's going to come out of a situation, you'll turn around real quick and not do it. Somebody says, I don't care how you feel. There's not a kind person involved. Okay, well, there's a devil around it. Something about being bold out here. All right. If you're going to have to, somebody got to be bold to a devil. Those of you are going to just fix something. Maybe it's just family matters. I don't know what it is for you. But for the majority of the part, it's all that other stuff. But it's affected your home, your family, your friends. Things have come in between some stuff because there's deception. Somebody is trying to come back right, even right now. You're going to have to be bold to this freaking devil and tell him to go to hell in something, and say, I don't care how you feel. You're not welcomed here type of energy needs to be said to somebody out here around a matter, because somebody's deceptive. Somebody says, I really need you to leave me alone. Well, it's really showing it out here. You need to reject somebody. It says, I'm not looking on the outside anymore. I'm looking from within. I love your heart, and it's attractive to me. Now listen, this card ticks me off. Because okay, if somebody has healed from that, fine, but I wouldn't want somebody to come back and say, I'm not looking at your outside anymore. I wouldn't want to hear that, just personally. Keep those thoughts to yourself, kind of a thing, because that to me would just make me even feel that much smaller, even hearing it. But somebody, if there's a devil around, they're just lying to you, because somebody is trying to get somebody's keys. For those people who deal with somebody that's got temptation around, and they just saying whatever they think that they want to hear. They're stupid. Nobody would say that. I don't know. Maybe they would. I don't know. That would hurt my feelings to hear that regardless, but I don't know, maybe not you. If at one time somebody was that way, maybe they have changed. I don't really know, but somebody apparently was looking at somebody's outside appearance, and now they're saying they're looking at your heart. So this is a player energy. King of Wands is a player. There's a devil around. So somebody's a devil, either willing to say whatever they think you want to hear. I don't know. Somebody says, I never got over you. Well, hopefully the person has changed for you. I don't know. Let's see. What else do you want to bring out here, please? Maybe somebody needs to hear those words. I don't know. That's just my opinion. Nobody's got the same opinions. So whatever, you take it as it applies. So your kids are out here involved in some things going on. which makes it hard. Somebody from your past, you may have known this person from your childhood as well. If they never got over you on something, you dated this person once before, but somebody's a player out here. The courthouse is coming out here. Well, the justice card is here. Some of you all have a devil around and they're using your kids to get some type of information around something going on. So what the Most High just said. There's a message of concern that's coming. Okay, well, somebody had to get bold for some of your cases. There's a death issue out here, or just something's over, or the coffin's here. So you interpret it. That could be a literal death around something that if you got devil around, devil comes still kill and destroy, man. And like I said, God says you don't know there's death at the harlot's house. That should be concerning to you because it would be showing scripture here. There's also pregnancies that could come out of this, and somebody's freaking married out here. There's legal stuff around some stuff out here. And whatever you have to even also go through within a court situation, you got people involved in some stuff that need to get on board and trust God. Nothing's too difficult for him in some situation out here. You just got to stand out here and trust God in some stuff. This is what's coming out in two sides of a situation that God wants to address this evening, and something devilish is around the nonsense. Show me some more information. It says authorities know who's in the right and there's going to be justice or something. Okay, that's good because authority is out here, so good. Something's been in a book. There's money here. Money's coming. All right. For some of y'all, there could be child support situations come to you in some type of situation because you can get through a divorce as well. I don't know, but there's money stuff. I'm going to fix somebody's got into your keys just deceptively for some reason, got in your house, did something. Then there's thievery just in general energy out here, and God said he knows who's in the right in something, so everything still is going to be returned, period. No ifs, ands, buts about it, because I got the word took out here. Somebody did take something. Somebody is coming forward to take responsibility for their actions. This is incredible because I did another reading and a totally different deck said so, and then a third deck said so to me. When I was putting my cards away, I was shuffling some things around just to get some things in order, and another deck had it jump out. It showed itself 3 times to me. Somebody's, because the word confession was there on one of them, and then the other one was kind of worded like this. So somebody knows some stuff out here. And that's why authorities know something, then great. Now there's got to be some healing out here because there is a devil around some type of stupid nonsense going on. Fired. Okay, somebody dealing with a work matter out here. Somebody's door code. Okay, again, that harlot's trying to get some keys. Going right back to the door. Piece of filth. A Leo. Well, that King of Wands is out here. Or if you're upright. It'll be the opposite side of you. Otherwise, it'll be for any given person. It'll go both ways for any given person scenario. Something about the battle does belong to God. Yeah, and you're just going to have to trust him in something and be bold and face whatever needs to. If you're the person that's got to get up and give some type of communication about something heartbreaking, whatever it is, just in general, you're going to have to do it. Both sides are going to have to trust, and maybe you got another party that also needs to come together to go do something. You're just going to have to, the battle belongs to God. He'll fight this thing for you. This devil is nothing to God. People are too freaking big for their freaking britches and some stuff out here going on collectively. So somebody is trying to come, those of you dealing with somebody trying to come back around, there's temptation out here. But I said, you better tell them no. 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 Family does want healing and some stuff. Okay, well, your family is here, and it's heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking. This side is showing healing with the temperance being here, and the star also go back to healing as well. There's a word here combination goes to shaking information or shaking, it represents shaking seed out of somebody's mouth. Your words can go back to seed. Somebody's got information out here on some stuff out here. Okay, so whatever's going on, somebody's got somebody's keys, have done something, came in here and took some stuff, and some money's going to come back to somebody that it belongs to. Somebody, if this is somebody right out of your own household that's done something, then obviously that's devastating. Your kid, somebody's kid, your niece, your grandchild, the grandpa energy kept coming out real strong the other day. Something's out here. If that was inheritances, money and stuff connected with that, and that's legal stuff, life insurances and stuff like that, then something's happened along the way where somebody's come in and done something in a legal matter out here. But anyway, this would indicate, and the Temperance card can represent eternity, so it would confirm a death situation out here for some of y'all's cases. The letter O and the letter Z. This word in the Hebraic language represents strength and being strong and stuff like that. We have the word bold out here, but something could have happened at the zoo, or somebody's going to pull the curtain back and see who's been controlling the little stuff behind the curtain, like Oz, the Wizard of Oz. Anyway, this is assets, inheritances, money, stuff like that. It's also about traditional things, and it's a positive rune, like of favor and luck is what it can represent. Any O state could be out here as well. The letter Z, it is a protection being granted somewhere, because somebody's got a double around situation, and somebody knows who's in the right in some matter, and somebody needs to get bold out here and tell somebody to stop or no or whatever. God said he's going to fight some type of a battle out here for somebody, and there will be protection granted around a situation. This is my Hierophant rune card, even though it is the letter Z in the runes. It is the pictograph in the Hebraic language of a guy with his hands up, and it is the Hierophant card in the deck. So it's already showed itself out here. This is somebody getting a download with that energy. If you turn that around, it looks like a broom and a mop, and some of you all may have had somebody in your house, like a housekeeper, that's done something somebody just has some type of keys to a door out here, had some type of access somewhere and did something, then something like that could be out here for some cases. This is also, it looks like an arm and a hand, and looks like a bird's leg. Somebody, we got the zoo energy out here, maybe work with birds. You never know who you're talking to. But this is also a resistance rune, and God says you need to tell somebody no. I don't care how tempted you are, folks. Some evil is out here around something that's going on. It's also a rune that talks about something really can be healed. And that's what this card says. God's asking both sides of something that's happened, whatever. Your family's out here, whatever's happened. Can you just trust me, he says. Nothing is too difficult. Can you just trust God? Because if you can't trust God, it'll never be healed. He's got to be first in something. So it seems like there needs to be some counseling going on out here with some stuff. All right. The word no, N-O, the no, tell them no is out here. So let every word be established in 2 or 3 witnesses. It's out here. The no zone, Z-O-N, we're just missing the E. Anyway, all these letters that I mentioned are out here. The letter P came out here, and the H came out here. And there's T connections that are out here as well. This is what come out. Y'all have a fantastic evening. Pray for me, and I send you love and light as well. Shalom.